And ciao nice people, welcome to the stream again. How it's going? I found a job! Yeah! Okay, I still have time for game development, but I would be better if I was quick, so we should jump straight into action. First, never mind. This one go away. Okay. A little better now. Okay. So, what are we going to do today? The title screen. And not just a normal title screen, but something with a twist. Not really a twist, actually. For this game, I'm trying to be a little extra about a lot of things, actually. But still trying to make them look and feel normal for most of the cases. I don't know. That's why we need to add the title screen, which is... Oh wait, it's this, huh? This is the title screen. Okay, we are gonna work with this. Let me start the title just a little. Come on, game, the first launch is not the easiest. Why there is no background? I toggled it, okay. Also, we should reduce the game volume, but I'm pretty sure it's very low by default. We can remove it for now, why not? We can have the relaxing music. This is the default everything. We have here all the options, of course. We have also the privacy policy. I kinda need it for this game, or I'm getting sued. Who knows. So what are we going to do here? First we need a parallax background. Though this is called launch game, but it's wrong. This is the title screen. While we will have another one for launching the game, so we can set up all this stuff if we need. Okay, first, let's set up every picture in the background. Oh, so we need to reset up all of this, because here I set up for option, but it will be different, of course. So, we can start by showing the pictures. So I also want a small animation before I start, but this can be done later. Okay, this one defaults the full screen, even if I should set up an option for it. And we can start drawing the pictures. The title screen. Why are you lagging? The title screen. Zoomed up a little. And for now, that's it. That's it. And not that we see a lot of things, but here's the title screen. And we can open more options. We can open the menu, sure. Was this a parallel process? Or doesn't matter. So, in our first definition, we should show the picture, not move the player, so the player will move on a loop infinitely. What else? The menu should be disabled. Here. And we are done. End of stream. So I don't know why I felt like saying it. Okay, that's something. Now we need the options to move. And of course, we may want Rhea appearing on the title screen. Okay, you can argue she's already here, but I want her on a different layer. You know, because it's better. Okay, a little too big maybe. Okay, could work. Later, of course, I will find the full body picture, but for now, as a placeholder. Why only Rhea? Just Rhea. Okay, same layer, okay. Okay, we have two Rheas, but at this point, one is already too much, so I don't think makes a difference. Okay, we can fix it later, but for now, just to try to have something more on top of it. So what do I want to do? Well, we can skip on the animation I wanted, and we can just place the option for the menu. So I want like a... Oh, wait, we have a cursor with a heart on it. Like a new game, continue, close game, and options. Close game is here in a weird placement, but it's kinda for something. I want to change something from the main menu I did in the first version of this game. Though we will need to have the pictures that say new game and all of it. We can temporarily steal them from Respawn Banter. New game continue option, and we don't have close game, but I can go with the Spanish one, nuevo juego. So we can, let's see. Luckily I have the, wait, I have a folder for the title. Awesome. Here it is. Also I want something else, that they change color when you highlight them. Or something like that. But for that I will work on my own. On the right ones. So. We did title screen a decent amount of times, right? Event-based title screen. So we will need a cursor even. I can steal that one as well from Respawn Banter, but I wonder if we have something even better. We can use temporarily this one, right? The blue square. Okay, so this one, let's say everything runs when you start. Later we can split the preload and what happens after the animation. For now, we should place all the text, all the pictures. We have all the menus. Oh, blast this option. I'm a little worried they might be not in the best place for... Oh, come on. Not in the best... the layout of the main title, maybe not the best one for this, but I think placing them in a square can be enough. So for example, we place one here, they continue on the right, something like this. I feel like it can work. Options should be here. Oh wait, I'm overriding a layer, right? Okay. We should order them by number, okay. And this is the nuevo juego. It's close game. Okay, and this should be enough to just make them appear. Here they are. Also, there should be a privacy policy in a corner somewhere, but I might put it below Rhea. Okay, now what do we want to do? We want to be able to move the cursor and select those. So we need first to draw the cursor. Will be layer 18. We can recycle the blue, other blue. No, wait, where is it? I don't know. A blue square, something like that. It is. Area mouse. Okay, it needs to be more transparent, more wide, and less thin, but later I will draw one just for it. This will be enough for now. Okay, we can even change blade mode to make it funkier. Let's make it funkier, sure. Oh, hello Willard, welcome to the stream. Today we are working on the title screen. We want to make a custom event one based because it's more customizable and honestly the default one is very limited. Not just because it's limited, but more like you can make it look better if you do it on your own. Doesn't take too much effort, but yeah, definitely some time. But in this way I can give an extra touch on the title screen. Okay, we have the square for the selection appearing below new game. Though, as you can imagine, we cannot move it. So, yeah, there's that. We need to program all the moving for that. How do we do it? Well, this one draws the pictures, so we need to move it only later. That means, when this is done, this one runs only once. After this, we run something else. We can even make it like parallel pro. No, it's fine. Okay, so what do we want? First, we define in which position it starts. For example, we can have it at the new game is position 0, continue is position 1, new, close game position 2, option position 3. But there are two issues. One, from 1 to 2, okay, easy, you go right, but from 2 to 3, you go diagonally. I need to hard code each of those, which won't be too dramatic, but we should do a different way. Mainly for the second option, I may want the cursor to go a little away, just slightly away. So we may want to program the movement on a grid for the cursor. That means the coordinates need to be stored in two values. Or, yeah, two values. That means we need a specific coordinate, for a specific data structure for it, the array. So, cursor port menu is called, will be on, let's say 0, 0. We can do 1, 1, sure. Let's say it's like a Cartesian graph, right? I think starting at 0, 0 is more intuitive. Okay. So what does it mean? We need to wait for the value to change. No, we need to wait for the player to press any button. So a branch, and we wait for the right button if it's only pressed once. Okay. If the player presses right, the cursor moves right. Easy. We need to define though how much it moves. We could also do it through code. Huh. You know what? Doing it through code might be even more convenient for later, maybe. I don't know. And more readable, maybe. Okay, so we can have it. Not this one. Forever functions. Okay, we want function move menu cursor in a direction, and we have the direction here. By default, it's right. We don't need the default, never mind. Okay, and with this we move the cursor. The cursor ID is by default 18. And we move it by a value. The value should be defined here as a constant. Menu cursor distance covered. And we need two values, one for horizontal movement and the other for vertical movement. Let's say horizontally, well, we have the value here. So the difference from the first and second icon are like, I need some math here. (624 minus 96). Okay, around 520 pixels on the right. While vertically we have to do math again. It's 700 and 809, let's say 150. Okay, and this is the distance covered. We should also save the other value. Var current pose of menu cursor on grid. I need long names because this one is global, so if I get another name with another variable with the same name, we are screwed. Oh, hello Trig, welcome to the stream. We're making a menu title screen and you wonder why there's code in it. Well, I don't know, feels more practical to me, I don't know. At least we can define the value here and don't worry about problems or crashes, I don't know. Can't wait to see you finish title screen. Well, you won't see it today because I still need to rework the graphics. This is the, apart from the double RIA here, this was the old version, at least the background. Now we are setting the text here, which is also stolen from Respawn Banter. All of this needs to be reworked in a way. And I need also to consider how to make it a little trickier, a little trick on the title screen, a little prank. I will see how to structure it. For now we want this one to move on the right. So what do we do? If you press right, you call not the Ghostbusters, but move menu cursor in a direction. And the direction is right, number 6. So, I wonder if there's a better way to go to it. We can just make a switch statement. In this case we control the direction and based on the type, if it's, for example, if it's 6, it moves right. Okay, how do I move it right? Well, it's simple, we take the picture and move it right. I need always to remind myself how to call the code to move pictures. Let's see. Also because moving pictures with events is unthinkable, unless I use variables, but that's more complex than it needs to be. Where did I save the... where did I get the picture coordinates? I think in the battle one. It's already here. I should make some order here. I suppose it was in the here. Where is it? There was a place where I get the position of the picture. Here, okay. Game screen picture ID X. Also, we also want the one to move the picture. This one, nice. Then we have everything. This is how you move the picture. And this is how you get the coordinates of the picture. So the X, and we get also the Y. And for commodity, we store them in a single variable. Okay. So we have the cursor picture ready, which will be the picture will be moving. The center is at 0. Okay. We need the coordinates, which are stored here. X and Y. The scale, this needs to be a constant. I forgot the value. Ah, also the scale has 2 values. Okay. Which are the values of the 260? Okay. So we can have the scale X and scale Y. Also opacity is another value, which won't change. But I don't remember. I think it's kinda 201. No, 180. Not super important to be exact, but it is cursor opacity, and this is the time it needs to move. We can define it here as well. Let's say 50 frames. I don't remember how you set like a way to. I don't remember how you set a different movement speed for different way to move. How to say it? There is the option here to have a different type of movement, slow start, slow end. I don't see it in the options though. I may want to investigate it. I think I already checked, but I forgot. Let's see, not in scenes, maybe in manager. Probably objects. Should be here, right? Okay, command. Let's see. Show picture, move picture. Here it is. I wonder which is the one. Let me check. So we have maybe the last one? No, I don't remember. Maybe it will be saved later. I should investigate it further another time, maybe. As they say, there's a moment for... Wait, no, I need to return it. Never mind, I need to find it. Here it is, easing type, it's the last option. Oof. I never considered checking that there is a optional function. I wonder why though it doesn't give an error, since I don't really define it. Oh well, we can try it here. We can say last parameter, and we say like is in function 1. That's right, 1. We will see it move differently. Let's see. I wonder if it works though. It will only move right. Well, it doesn't move at all. Okay, sure. Right is pressed though. Let's see. Yeah, definitely is getting pressed. Why doesn't it move? Picture 18. Direction is 6. Let's see if it's getting cold. Oh no, Visustella, of course. When there is a bug, Visustella just doesn't tell me. I hate it. Why Visustella do you need to not tell me when there is an error in the game? That's just beyond me. Okay, we need to get the information of the cursor PKD here, okay. And we might deactivate Visustella for the moment. Though there is a problem later if you deactivate Visustella and activate it later. If there is a picture you didn't have with Visustella and you try to move it, the game crashes. Because Visustella. I hate it. Doesn't move again though. Why? 6. Also, what was the updated for? I need to delete this. Ah, the cursor, okay. So, it's clear this one is triggering, but why doesn't it do anything? Oh yeah, my bad. Because I move it on the place where the picture is, so it doesn't count. We need to move it so it doesn't count. We need to move it on menu, cursor, distance covered, horizontally. No! God damn it, I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry. I need to cut that. Let me deactivate the button. You know, a pro of being a PNG tuber is that you don't need to dress properly for streaming, you know. Okay, now should be fine, right? Okay. I bound the trigger to the plus button and... yeah, I kinda need it in making games, I suppose. Okay, you need to add it horizontally. Now I should move. Though I think would be better to just delegate this one to the end of it. Here. And you just define the variables later. Let new x is this one. Let new y so I define the coordinates where it will move, and based on the direction we will update it. So new x plus equal to the distance, and we should do the same thing for the others. So for 2 we move down, so we need to change the y. 4 we move left and we decrease the horizontal movement, and case 8 we move up, we decrease the y. That's a lot of parameters to change. Should be right. And now this one, instead of having the calculations here, we have the coordinates that we updated. And it should be fine. Let's see. It doesn't. The is also pretty noticeable. So I'm glad it's easy to do. We don't need this anymore. And we should also make for every trigger. Down moves downwards. Left moves, well, left. Oh, come on. And for up we have the 8, okay. It's still not over, because as you will see, well, it can go like anywhere here. It can go anywhere. Also, just for this, I will increase the opacity and make it way faster. Okay. Should be even faster though. No, wait, let's keep it like this just to see if I can do like a spam direction. Oh yeah, I can. And it will be midway. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, needs to wait until the end. How do we do this? Well, we can just do it in a simple way, right? Like, var is current. Oh, come on. Is current cursor menu moving? Well, we can just do this. So if the current cursor menu is moving, we don't do anything until it moves. How do we... And at the end we deactivate it, but there's a problem. This one will keep moving. So we need to wait to have a, how it's called, a timeout. I always forget how it's defined. So we need to define a timeout that activates this. Let's see. Set timeout. How do we define a function? Ah, like this. Let's see. And we have a function here. Okay, that's how we do a function, right? And we define a time, which will be the same when the picture moves. So, cursor move. I hope this works because I barely use timeouts, except on chat. No, I don't even as well. Let's see. No, I can still spam it. Because maybe I forgot to activate a parameter, right? Yeah, I did. I need to activate it while I start. Or it's even better if I do it before moving. Okay, so it's even clearer. Clearer. Let's see. No, it still doesn't work. Why? So if it's moving, no. Come on, what's the issue? Does this not work? Sure, I can temporarily make a function, I suppose. A simpler name because I will replace it later. Here. No, still not working. Why? If the cursor is moving, you shouldn't start again the function. You activate it here and you remove it here. I don't get it. It shouldn't play when you... Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, I'm very upset. Why it's not working? Why not? Console log is current cursor menu moving, and let's see. First though, we should remove the log here because it's pretty annoying. Okay, let's see now. It won't work yet, but I need to understand. Greenworks problem, okay. Well, it's not on Steam. Let's see. False. Ah, it's always false, even if... Ah, true ones. Does it get deleted in... Huh. Or maybe before... Ah, maybe because... Yeah, because this is not... okay, this is in frames. This is in milliseconds. So definitely different countdown. You know what? We can just hard code it. This will be definitely easier. We don't need this, we don't need this, and we don't need this. Neither this. We just freaking wait. Like a normal human being. 10 frames each time. Probably better. Not the best solution because there are some issues later. You know what? Yeah, one is in milliframes, the other is not, but we can just convert it, right? Let's see. How many... we need some math here. So, 1000 milliseconds in a second and 60 frames in a second. How is the math? Let's see. 1 divided 60 times 100, 1000. 16 times we need to multiply it? Huh? I wonder if there's like a... Wait, maybe there's a way to get if the picture is moving, right? There's definitely a way to get if a picture is moving or not. Let's see, picture move. Oh, there's too many names here. Here, okay. Move, here it is. So there has to be one that says it's moving. Aha, here it is. No, character, come on. I want a picture. Maybe not. I wonder how it's managed the weight for a picture then. Move picture. If there is a weight, this... Ah, you can do this weight, huh? That's how it works. That's this easy. I never tried. Sure, you wait a certain amount of frames. Let's see if that's how it works and if it's this easy. I knew it. I knew it too easy. Because this one references the game interpreter. I can just tell, I gave him the interpreter, do your freaking work. He's not doing it. Yeah, because he needs a sign before, right? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I called it somewhere. Let's see. In which game though? I think this one. No. I called it somewhere, I swear. Or why not the... Where do I define the self switch? Ah, here. Ah, it's different. Game interpreter. It has to be somewhere. Right. Come on. I know someone calls it. Never mind. I'm upset. Let's open our good guide of RPG Maker commands. It never disappoints. Here, game interpreter, simple. Also, what is this for? Ah, to stop the thing, okay. So, game interpreter, wait. Easy. Please work. Come on! Not defined. Your face is not defined. Did I misspell it? Did I misspell it for real or? Game interpreter. Sounds right to me. Did I write it wrong? No, it's literally the same. Come on, I wrote it right. Oh well. Never mind. We will temporarily then multiply by how much was it? No, never mind. We can do the manual weight. The manual weight of shame. Here. 8 frames, you wait. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't want to automatize and parameterize everything because it's kinda messed up. Oh, hello, Newsur Gamer. I think you want game app interpreter. Wait, wait. You may be right. Let's see. Game map interpreter. It's written correctly, I hope. We have up and bound. Okay. Let's try. Worth a shot. Yeah, definitely. Oh! It did it only once. No, wait. Now it's in an infinite weight. Oh, what happened? Does it seem to crash? So it works. Though it moved only once. I wonder if it's normal. Let me check. Definitely maybe the right direction. No, okay, it's not that problem. Probably because there is this one here. Okay, never mind, that was the issue. So maybe this works. Yes, finger crossed, finger crossed. Please work. Wait. Ah, that's another thing. Seemed like to work, so... not really? Not... Oh, wait. No, not really. Only worked on those because I applied a weight here. Too bad, very unfortunate. Well, worth a shot, thanks. I want to have the weight here, but when you move in a corner, I don't want it to be movable. So Oh, I could make it a condition. Instead of a script call, we can have a condition script call. Here. So if it returns true, it will wait. Otherwise it doesn't. I did it in my other game, Dojat Now. So I realized it's pretty convenient. Is it though? Yeah, it's a way to say, yeah, this worked or it doesn't work. Okay, so now we need to return the value. For now it returns true. And we reduce to 8 frames, okay. Okay, it's moving. For working it works. Though there is a problem, yeah, it can definitely go overboard. Which is fun on its own, but I want to at least have some control over it. So, what do? We want to use or control the current position of menu cursor on grid. That's the full name. That means if we move vertically or not, we are going to increase this value. Though we need to be wary that the value doesn't go overboard. What does it mean? we can do this. If it's here, it's moving downwards, so the current position of menu cursor on grid, the value number, the second value, will increase by 1. If it goes up, it will decrease by 1. If it goes right, it will increase by 1 the x. And if it goes left, it will decrease by 1 the x. Regardless. No, hell no, not regardless. Because if it's wrong, I want to revert it back. I could have a second array, but arrays are messed up in JavaScript. If I assign an array to another, it will duplicate it. It will link it. It's kinda annoying. We can just have a temporary movement. Temp grid movement 0, 0. And instead we define those. Way better. Okay. Now, we want to check the parameters. We need to check if the cursor is inside the space it should. So we check the current position of the menu cursor on grid, both the x and the y. If the x plus the movement it should move now is in certain boundaries, let's say we should have like a resulting array. I think it would be even better if we just copied the array in a way that doesn't mess up anything here. Okay, better. It's annoying to work around on the arrays of JavaScript, because if I copied it exactly instead of doing this, it will be considered the same object. Okay, now we just check if the temporary grid movement will go beyond the expectations. So above 2 and below 0. If it happens, then we return. We stop everything. Why? There's an error here? And. The same with the Y. The vertical position. In the same values, okay. Now after this we need to update the values, so now we can update current position of menu cursor on grid, full name, with the values we had here. We can even assign the same value here. It will get deleted anyway. Okay. Let's see if it works. Should it? It doesn't work. We tried. Okay, why? Why though? Oh yeah, I know why. It should be an OR condition here. Because it cannot go above 2 and below 0 at the same time. That's why it's never happening. Yeah, it's working inside the bounds. Yeah, okay. Oh, pretty nice. And if I want to be a little fancy, I could add an extra box in the bottom right. Or to do something. It's working. Hell yeah. Now, of course, pressing the buttons doesn't do anything. So, we need another command. Function press menu cursor at position, and we check. We don't need any parameter. Okay. So it's simple. Is it? So we want, if the player presses the OK button, or is being pressed, then we start. We don't even need to have a condition, right? We don't even need to have a function, I mean. Because we can read this parameter for free here. So we can do, if this one is 0, 0, well, it's new game. We have a problem though that this is a parallel process. Can we make it autorun? I'm not sure because I want the player to be able to press buttons. We can just do that. For now we can keep it like this. And it goes in a new game. And from that it's not gonna be an auto run, so I think it's fine. New game here. I don't think it will cause issues, right? If the cursor is 1, 0, it's continue. So we will have here push scene load, though there is a condition here conveniently placed because shouldn't work if there are no save files. Okay. We don't need new game. Okay. Third option. Game. Continue. We're also gonna have exit game, which is at 0, 1. Where we don't have the we can like crash game for now. It's in a way you leave the game, right? And options at 1, 1. Options we have here. Okay, and should work. Should it? Let's see. So, options. Doesn't work. Why? Current position of menu cursor and grid should be 1, 1, right? 1, 1. Yeah, it's 1, 1. Why it's not working? Or 1, why it's not working? Okay, is being pressed. And this one is active, so what's the point? I swear, did I mess up something in the condition? Maybe because we... Let's see. Maybe the condition is not placed right. I wonder why though. Let's see if one is that and the other one is that. Will this work? At this point doesn't matter, I will keep it like this. Though I wonder why again. Maybe because it... I don't know, let's see. It works, I don't know why. Also, why is there... because I deactivated Visustella, okay. This one works though. Again though, I don't get why... I suppose It's a JavaScript array shenanigans. Very annoying. I wonder if there's a better game. A better way. No, there is no default way. Why is it so complicated? Maybe there is, but honestly, JavaScript sucks at times. Okay, we can do it this way. I see. We can make it the hard way. Okay, here we check if it's in exit game. Now if it's 1-0. Now if it's 0-0. Now should work for all of those. Option, continue. Close game. Well, close game technically. A technicality really. A new game. Doesn't reset everything, but yeah, shouldn't it read every picture? Ah, before. Huh. I need to find a better way for this. Maybe need to pass. I can have a self switch. Here. And will be a auto run. So we can have a fade out and fade in. Nice. Okay. We got it working. Why does it start on that now? I forgot to set the condition for starting. Okay, now. Your game works. Nice. Well, we've done most of it. I want some extra stuff though. For example, I want... let me show respawn banter. Wait, since I'm here, why not on Steam? Oh yeah, let's boast about it, about a game that will be not completed for at least 1 year. Yeah, maybe not the best way to boast about it, but... Here, look at this. Yeah, except about look at my game. More like, look at the title screen. Oh no, why does RPG Maker not launch first time? I want to do the same thing I did here. If it loads. You see, the picture changes size. It feels more dynamic than just moving the cursor. So I really want it to happen. And it shouldn't be too hard, because I can just do it here. When I move a cursor in a direction, I can also predict which icon is in that direction. And if that's the case, I will change the sides. I also want to change the picture, but for now we change also the sides. Option while moving the menu cursor on grid. Yeah, I love long names for functions. Just in case there's another one with the same name. Alright. We can call it here after the return. So we will be sure it will count. And also here it will update the current position, so it's even better. Okay, we don't need anything else. Right? And now we need to do a condition, right? Because we have 4 pictures to move. So let pick ID For now it's 0. So we need to check the current position of menu on grid, which will be usually 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 0, 0. So we can just check the X. So if the we can start with Y, because it's first column, first row. If the Y is 0, it's the first row, and if the X is 0, it's new game. I don't know why the first one to check is the rows, even if you normally go from left to right. I don't know what did the leaders of the world when they decided if should go first, go the Y or the X. But felt kinda boring. I didn't really want to be there. Okay. If 0, 0, it's a new game. Else, it's 1, 0. Continue. As a comment. What do we want here is to define the picture ID needed to move them. 21, 22. We just want to select the right picture to move. All of this is just to select it. Okay. Meanwhile, second row. And should be closed and options. I forgot where this music came from. What was it? Minecraft, right? Minecraft, really? Yeah, it's Minecraft. Huh. Oh well. Okay, now we selected the picture based on the where the cursor will arrive. Also, it's relevant that it happens after the negations, because that means the cursor will always move. So we don't have any weird bug where the cursor moves or stays in place and the pictures get bigger. No, okay, it's fine. Now that we have the picture, we need to zoom the picture in. I feel like wait, I feel like we need it in a way to do it differently. For now though, let's paste our information. Okay. So I may want to place this earlier, because we need also to know from where the picture left. Because we need to shrink down the option which we didn't choose. So we need the current position and the position where it will move. New pose. Okay. This is pretty straightforward. Also, since we need to call this twice to identify from where and to where, we can convert this one into a function. Can we like do it inside another function? I never tried. Hey, tell me the exact pic ID. And we can have the parameter grid chords. Okay. I suppose it works. I don't know, never tried. I should. Here, okay. Oh, come on. Here. So now we need to get a picture of each of them. So new New pic ID. Old pic ID. Oh, meaning the pictures of the menu option where we are moving and from where we are moving. We can ask the picture ID from here. So here we tell the new position. And here we tell old position. Should be called like that. Okay, and now we get the bot of the picture we want to move. The new one to zoom in, the old to zoom out, to shrink. Also we need a coordinate of both of them. Also we need to handle if there is no picture in that section. For example, if we want the player to move horizontally a little more. Like, let's see, -1 now means we can move vertically. One more. Also this one needs to be return. Okay. So at the end there should be a return 0 in case none of the options are real or rare. Okay. Now, if new pic ID is different from 0, we move it. And we like to move it. So we get a new coordinate. The coordinates are the same. We need to get the position of it then. Where was it? Here. We don't even need to save it in a variable. Okay, X and the scale. So we need to zoom it out. Let me remember the dimension of those. 120. So let default size 120. Let big size, let's make 160. So since it's the picture where we are moving towards, it will become bigger. Let's go with the variable we set. Also should be a constant, because it doesn't change. Okay, sides, opacity. Opacity is always the highest one. The time. We will define it as well here. We should make something similar, like 8 frames, something less. And then the smoothing. I don't know about the smoothing, we will try later. Okay, that's one. Meanwhile, with the old picture, we do the same thing, except we shrink it down. We return it to default size. That's it, right? No, we need to update even reference the right picture. Okay. Should be done, but we didn't try it, so let's try. I knew it. I forgot pic ID somewhere, right? Ah, here. Please work now. Is my stream okay? Ah, interesting. They are pretty moving, I see. That's funny and all, but not really easy to understand. What the hell is this? Okay, why? Just why? I'm just confused. Why though? If it's... Ah wait, return 0 is false? Huh? Why it doesn't run? Ah, because... Oh, the else! Well, the else is not the main problem, but... We should make a else if. Just to avoid extra cases. Get chords... Oh, come on. Get chords 1 is 1, so it's the second row. Same here. Okay, now it's definitely handling the extra scenarios, though I don't get why they're moving in that way. Oh yeah, because the... it's not reading the Y, it's reading the X instead of the Y. Well, there will always be unpredictable situations here. Definitely the opposite of what I wanted. Also, I realized a little problem. They grow based on a corner. I want them to grow based on the center. So like this. The problem is I need to define them again based on the center. Center. Something around here. Maybe I should reference the others. Aha. Later definitely we'll place them better. But at least I appreciate the possibility of moving them manually. Very convenient. Very appreciated update. Okay, for now we can have like this. Again though, maybe we inverted the... Oh... What now? No, really, what's now? Also, the new picture should get bigger. Why? It's the opposite. First, though, what the hell was happening? Because I swapped to retrieve data from the previous picture and the new one. Okay, one is solved. The other one feels like it's still not in the corner. Let me try again when it's fixed. Now. Now it works. Huh. Weird. Because it moved on the wrong coordinates, yeah. Okay. Just for the fancy of it, let's try other parameters. I never played with those parameters a lot. It's a little different, but I can't really get how. Also, at least we can change how the parameters change here. We can make it slightly less, because maybe it's too much. Definitely better. Just a little more I could make. But now it works. Yeah. And we can go even here if we want. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. I wonder if I should make it loop even. Would be fun. Would be interesting if I make it loop in a direction. Though only on a certain situation. We can make it loop. So here, if it goes out of bounds, we return. But we want a condition here. If for now it's false, or for now it's true, that means this one doesn't. That means the stuff below doesn't run. If I want later, I can have boundaries. I don't think I will at this point. Oh well. Maybe we can even make it here. So, if you get out of bounds in any way, you run this function. And instead of returning, we do something more fancy. Sure, let's press the parameters again. I wonder if there's a better way. Oh well, if the parameter loops above 2, it will become 1. And we do this stuff for each row. So we don't even need the function. Okay. The first condition. Okay. So if the first one goes above 2, resets to 1. If the first one goes below 0, it resets to 0. Same with the second one. And now we should be able to loop. Let's see. Oh, hello Leaf, welcome to the stream. How does the game make? Pretty well. Look at very well. Cursor, no, come here, Cursor, no. Yeah, as you can see, pretty well. Thanks. Why does it not move correctly now? I made the condition here. If the vertical one is... Oh, yeah, should... Huh. Why? It should... Ah, wait. Maybe because we move by default. Maybe because the picture moves regardless. Huh. Maybe we should have a parameter here. No, wait. Yeah, because the picture still moves regardless in that direction. We need to change the direction where the picture moves. No, wait. No. That's not it. Let's see the array itself. How was it called? Oh, wait. Here. Current position of menu cursor on grid 0 0. Okay. We move it here and it's 1 0. We move it up and it's 1 0. Still 1 0. So the number stays in bounds, but the direction doesn't change. Yeah, because we set the direction movement here with a new X. Which is wrong. We need to move it in the other way then. Huh, how do we do it? We can just move it in the different direction at this point, right? If it goes beyond on the right, we can change the X in the other direction, like this. The same with everyone. Kinda forced, but definitely works. We literally move it back twice, because it should be the other direction. Very forced, but for now it works. Let's see. Even worse, even worse. Because maybe I messed up with the sign. So, if it's too much on the right, too much in the left, it goes right. If it's too much on the left, it goes right. Okay. Okay. If it's too much down, it goes up, but if it's too much up, it doesn't go down. Found it. And now? Oh, almost there. I swear, almost there. We were almost there. I press left and goes right. I press left, goes I'm pressing left, not right. Ah. Stupid background bars. Why though? Because maybe I don't update the... Ah yeah, because here I just limit them, I don't bring it back. Okay. Yeah, here I just stopped the movement, but I don't want to stop it, I want to reverse the movement. So now it should work. Left, 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 right, 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 up, 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 down, 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 and all of that. Yeah, it worked pretty well. Very nice. We might also want to change the condition as being pressed. So we can hold down the cursor and still goes. Yeah, you can see. We may want a longer wait because if we hold the button it goes very fast. I will revert it back. Only for the trigger. So if you hold... You don't have any reason to hold it down, right? Okay. And now... What do we want? Ah, maybe we may want sound effects. Huh. The sound effects could be added here. Maybe, yeah, we want to add them here. Which sounds do we have? I forgot. That... which was the sound? A long time I don't set them. The pam 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 pam. Okay, the punch. Here it is, Blab 7. An important thing for me in games is you want to have even customize sounds, because in this way it looks well, again, the most important part in making an RPG Maker game is, well, first to have fun, second to learn, and third, if the first two don't take priority, is to make it not seem like an RPG Maker game. And changing default sounds definitely helps. Ah, it only works for one direction, yeah. I'd also place later, no wait, okay. Yeah, let me increase it a little. Yeah, there's a sound. Pretty nice, huh? Again, I need to change the graphics for all the... let's do everything here. I need to increase the resolution of the background even. The options work though. It's missing a sound. Okay, this is intended. It's missing a sound when you undo. Should be this one. Cancel, right? No. When you select. The click, I think it's fine. And very fitting even. So when you press OK, play the click. Also, I may want to have the Blab 6 when you select continue without saves. I don't really can test it, but here. At least it's set. And I also want a different color for it, but not now. We did well. Let me try another time. Yes, 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 the sounds are there. Okay, do we even need more? I cannot spam it, but might be faster. I might want to check or play on the parameters later. Not that important. The title screen though is not over because it needs, well, the starting animation. Needs some letters floating there and there. An arrow passing, Rhea blowing a kiss. Yeah, I might do it on myself. Okay. Oh, we didn't implement the cursor though. Huh. I really want the cursor to be able to do something here, because definitely has a play in the game. As you can see, the cursor has an icon itself. But some features I will save them for the full game. I will give priority to releasing the demo. I don't think it matters if you cannot select on the menu with a cursor. Even if it should be, we can try now, sure. So, how do we know that we are highlighting one of those? We are doing it. Yeah, we are doing it. Let's see. How do we do it though? So we want this parallel process together with checking the button presses, also to listen for the cursor. We can hard code it in when the cursor hovers a specific area. That means we are on a spot. I think it's fine. How do we do it? So first we need the coordinates for the cursor, but we are ready. I already played it with them a lot. Ah, here, super easy. The cursor coordinates. Relative cursor coordinates. Okay. Relative cursor coordinates converts. Well, make it like if there are coordinates here, those are the same when I'm here. Because since it's smaller, the coordinate is different, but this one normalizes it. That means we don't need to worry about changing screen size. Also, just to make it easy for us, we will print the current cursor coordinates, so we know exactly where to start and where to finish. Let's see. You see here, for example, new game should start at 9, let's say 100 and 740 here. Okay, pretty convenient, huh? So 100 and 740. Let's see. Cursor screen coordinates 0 is more than 100, and the other, the Y, is more than 700, but less than the maximum limit. You know what? I think it's better if we save everything in a matrix. Let's see. We can have it here. So, const boundaries of menu options in oh, we can make it shorter, right? Is title options, and here we have them. As I said, first one is 100, 740, and we need to define the lower limit. Let around. It's broken. Hello. clear a little, okay. The lower boundary, let's see, 545, let's make here, 545, 8040. And we need to do this for each option. But better than programming it, right? Okay, those are the boundaries of the new game. It's not easy because we also need to click. And if we click, we need to check if we are highlighting something. Well, that's easy though. Okay. To make it easy to change, we can make like temp equal to 0. So now we just change this one and we have everything. We don't need to change anything else. Okay, so we need. That's a long condition. What if I instead... you know what? I should delegate all of this on a function. Probably easier to make and to read. Function is cursor highlighting. I think it's written wrong, but it's fine. Item menu option ID. And here we just have the condition. Return. We return true or false. Return. So we also have the value here. We can move it. So if the cursor is at least the starting point and at least the starting point for y, but is also behind the other side. We can have it in multiple lines. We don't need parentheses. Okay. So if it's above this corner, but before this other corner. So we need to continue the condition. If the place X though is before the first side of the boundary and the other one is before the other side of the boundary Y. Okay. And this should be the right condition. If it's right. Oh wait, the parameter is not in play. Yeah, we take only the first value here. Should be the first one. If the ID is 2, it's this one. If it's 3, and so on. Okay, we got parameter 0, 1, 2, and 3. And now to have the condition, instead of writing all that stuff, we just write this is cursor highlighting menu option. Long, I know, but way shorter than the other one. Okay, and if it's true, we need to highlight it. We already know how to highlight, though it's another function, so what do we do? We can move it to another. We can split this into functions, but we need also to consider when we de-highlight something with the cursor. Why is it not never easy? It's fine, it's fine. So we do this and we stop, hopefully. So we need to convert this into a function on its own. We can do this. function of change zoom of menu picture, and we have the pic ID and is selected, because we need to zoom it in or zoom it out. And here we put everything. Here we need to move the parameters here. And we need also to set this, if it's zooming or not. So we need to check current size will be or default size or big size, depending on if we want to zoom it or not. We can make a quick condition here. So if we select it, it's big size. If it's not, it will be default size. That's how it works, right? Okay. So we set the current size here. The pic ID will be this one. Okay. Should be everything right. Now we need to call it. We can also make a fun thing here. If pic ID is equal to 0, we return back. So we don't need the condition here. Okay, so we change the zoom of the picture we select from here with a new picture ID, and do the same with the old picture ID. The new one, we say it's selected, so true. The other one is deselected, so it's false. Okay, should be right. Now we can call it from anywhere. We can call the change zoom from where we want. For example, if we select the number 1 with a cursor, we can do change zoom of picture, and we need to set the name. The number was 21, right? Okay. Let's see. And nothing, huh? Ah, it's the opposite. Yeah, because I forgot a parameter. I can do that by default. It's true. And when it's selected, it should also make the sound. Okay. Let's see. Ah! No, no, too much, too much. Definitely not. Okay, we have a problem. We are selecting it too much. Too often. We should save what we are selecting to avoid reselecting it again. So, we should make another condition here. First, we save it in a thing. Let it's currently hovering, and we have all the condition that we can return. Though we want to also check if it's not currently there. How do we set that it's not currently there? Well, we are storing where it is, right? So we get the ID. We need to make a switch condition again. Yeah, we need to check. Okay, let's go. Let currently there, let's default it to false. Now we need to make a condition. If we can do multiple conditions, I think it's fine. Oof. Let's see. Okay. If the ID is 21, which is the picture of new game, we can keep it open for a little. Ah, okay, my ears. If it's 21, then new game. That means that should be 00. So we check if it's 00. The best way to put it, unfortunately. Oh, a mosquito. Oh. Okay, if it's that, then the cursor is currently there. We need to do the same for any other option, but hard coding this should be simple. One zero, 0 1, 1 1. Okay. Why do I want to make it complicated? We are almost there, almost there. When we hover it also we need to change the value they have. So I should do it like here. 0 0. I bet there are better ways. but okay, it's okay to hard code sometimes. Let's see now. I kinda doubt it's perfectly working, but yeah. It's not hovering. Why? I don't know at this point. It's okay if we scrap like this thing and I just do the demo without any of those. Does it need to be super complicated like this? I just want to make a game. Also, you know what? Screw this. Not to think about it, maybe it's better if I don't. So yeah, no thanks. Maybe it's better if I don't. I'm not upset, I swear. The arrow buttons work wonders. Here they are. We don't need any cursor, as they call them, when we have keyboards. I don't get people with cursors. I may start to use the computer with only my keyboard at this point. I'm not upset against cursors, really. It's not like they make programming life hell. I promise. It's just, I just think they're kind of overrated, don't you think? I'm not upset. They're not. Okay, maybe I'm a little upset. Just a little though. We will stop the stream here. We will continue developing next week, so it will pass some time. But tomorrow we play some RPG Maker games. Finally out of the RPG Maker Game Jam. Hopefully. Okay, that's everything for today. I need to kill a mosquito here. Ah, I missed. Well, thanks for coming. We can raid New. They're playing Apollo Justice. I don't know where I'm writing the raid. New check, okay. And that's everything. If you're interested, again, we have a Discord. Well, to Discord because I'm separating game dev and other game dev. It's complicated. Oh, come on. Well, if you're interested in following the streams and talking with other developers, I suggest the second Discord for game devs. And or do whatever you want, right? Thanks again for coming by. And we'll see ya whenever happens.